Good morning, it's Tuesday, March the 13th, 2018, and welcome to a new edition of the local news. Launch Earth Hour took place yesterday. New home for school girls opened in Para. Government to decide on raising land lease rates, and shuttle bus project launched in Para. Connect to Earth is the slogan used this year during the Earth Hour on Saturday, March the 24th. The start was given yesterday at the Maria Hartman School by the director of the Backlot Foundation, Henna Draibar. It was a different kind of press conference that was held yesterday. After the pupils were kept creatively busy, the press could interview the various stakeholders. The pupils conjured pieces of textile into beautiful colored patches through tie and dye. The acting Minister of Education, Patrick Pengel, and Gerald Pinas of WWF Communications were also present. The two were then also allowed to carry out their own tie and dye assignment and were assisted by the pupils. Then the official go-ahead followed. The earth was carried around and walked past the classes. The children from the classes then joined the group and went onto the street. A new home for schoolgirls was opened last weekend in Hebron, the district of Para. Hebron, known as a missionary school of the Gospel Center Suriname, has many more possibilities on its property to serve society. These are now being used even more with the girls' home. This girls' home bears the name De Bron and gives room to about 30 girls for permanent care during the school period. Emphasis is placed on the care of girls who come from the interior to continue studying in Paramaribo, says the chairman of this girls' house, John Amoida. The girls' home will become part of the many activities with which the Foundation Gospel Center Suriname is busy in the area in the district of Para known as Hebron. Should it be land conversion or raising land lease rates? These are choices for which the government stands to gain more financial scope in 2018. In the case of land conversion, the land lease right would be paid to the government, converting it into ownership. According to MP Mahinder Yogi, the state could have much more from conversion than the increase of the rates for land lease. The issue of land conversion, the conversion of land lease to private property, has been around for some time. It was initiated by the Venetian administration in 2008, but carried out by President Bouterse in his first term in a pilot phase. For Minister Roline Samsudin of Spatial Planning, Land and Forest Management, now the government could get little out of land conversion. The government is currently working together with the business community, organizations and other stakeholders to determine which definitive rates will be used for the increase in land lease rates. And the launch of the shuttle bus project for Para took place yesterday. This project is in a pilot phase of 3 months. After that time, if it succeeds, it will be carried out in other districts. It is about organizing, says Joyce Blokland, Director of the Ministry of Public Works, Transport and Communications. For District Commissioner Audrey Hankers of Wanica, an even greater task is laid aside. She has to take care of the taxi drivers who have been for years on the parking terrain of the buses. However, she chooses to take a different approach and calls on these drivers for a conversation. Also, the citizens who have made it a habit to park there and continue their way by bus have been called upon to use the parking area next to the RGD clinic in Lelydorp. According to the District Commissioner of Para, Armand Jurel, it is a good plan. He is delighted that Para has been chosen. Jurel indicates it is not only good for the organization of Para, but that work should also be done on the organization of all private buses in our country. And with this, we've come to the end of the local news for today. Be sure to join us tomorrow for a new edition. Bye-bye.